Ecamm fam, what's going on, everybody? Wanted to just come and introduce somebody new to the group. We met her at the podcast summit. Her name is Tracey, the Sacred CEO, and she is ready to get her podcast going. She was one of the folks that joined us at in the booths at the podcast summit, and she did her sample podcast, and it was great. And so I'm just going to introduce her and let her introduce herself and tell us about her podcast that's coming up.
Yes, thank you, Stephen. I am Tracey, the Sacred CEO. Thank you, eCamp family, for welcoming me. I am just honored to be here. I have kind of went through some of the information that we have here, and I found it to be quite interesting. I started my podcast journey in February with a podcast called Feminine Alchemy. And that podcast was dedicated and is dedicated to the evolution of women over 40. So it was, dealing with issues related to age and beauty and things that women over 40, deal with, right? So, but then at the podcast summit, I was able to connect and meet so many intricate and people that had great information for me. And I had wanted to start a podcast for life after divorce, being that I am newly, just left my marriage and I have some personal things that's going on with me leaving my marriage, and it's nothing bad. It's all good. However, there's a lot of people that are dealing with life after divorce and trying to find their way and connecting, want to reconnect with happiness and purpose and peace. And, there's just so many issues here that I wanted to share that. So, in connecting with Stephen, I have decided to launch my Life After Divorce podcast at the end of August 31st. So we are working together to make this thing happen. So I just want to let you know, this is my first time getting into the podcasting space. When I did Feminine Alchemy, I just jumped out there with what I had and what I knew. I didn't have all this professionalism stuff. I didn't have all of the equipment. I just got on my computer and did what I know, honey, and just simulcasted. I went through Zoom and simulcasted live on YouTube. And I'm happy to say that I've gained some great supporters for that. So thank you once again. Stay tuned. Life After Divorce, my new show, my new podcast that is going to be launching. We're going to be launching a live watch party on August 31st. And I'll be sure to put information in there for all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you and welcome. Thank you for welcoming me into the eCamp community. I appreciate all of your love and support.
Absolutely. All right.